Well. Welcome back to another edition of today's Black Business News. My take on what I think that small business and minority owners need to be thinking about and keeping in the back of their mind as the news is moving really fast. Well, hey, my name is Chiquila, the Black Girl Magic Master herself. Listen, we got what? 3 minutes. I got 3 minutes to tell you what I think is going on in today's news before I go live on TikTok. So let's talk about it, okay? Georgia beat Alabama, okay, for its first college football championship since 1980. Go Dogs! Anyway, also what y'all need to know is that the private health insurers, they will need to cover up to about 8 home COVID-19 tests per month for their customers starting Saturday. Okay? Private health insurers will need to cover up to 8 home COVID-19 tests per month for the customers starting for their customers starting Saturday. A man with a life-threatening heart disease received a heart implant from a genetically modified pig in the first ever procedure of its type. Novak Djokovic, no joke, was released from quarantine and has begun to train for the Australian Open after his visa was reinstated by a judge. I mean, he is like the number one dude, and they can't just let the number one dude, even though he's not vaccinated, and not compete for his number one spot, right? Oh no, what are our priorities? But anyway, immigration officials in the country could still send him packing. All right. Also, the federal vice chair, Richard Clarida, is stepping down on Friday, weeks before his term expires, because he's been scrutinized for stock trades he made at the beginning of the pandemic. And in other news, Lulu's quarter four, basically Lululemon had a lackluster revenue during the holiday quarter. They could have posted 23% sales increase over last year, which would have built on its impressive growth throughout the pandemic. Oh no, I'm sorry. Oh, they did post 23% sales increase over last year, which would have built its impressive growth throughout the pandemic. Okay. But basically this Lululemon, which basically they're not cheap leggings, but their quarter four looked like it was about to be some cheap leggings. But anyway, this is a warning, a sign that to fellow retailers that they could be getting crushed by the Kron, Macy's, Kron, Walmart, Kron, Nike, Kron, Starbucks, Kron, and more have trimmed store hours or temporarily closed locations recently due to COVID disruptions. So, but those big box stores get to stay open, and the smaller mom and pops and everything, whatever. But you know what? What's the good news is that, Patrick Collision, the CEO of the U.S. tech giant Stripe, he shared an interesting workforce tidbit on Twitter about quarter one, 2019. He said 39% of the company's hiring was outside of the Bay Area and outside of Seattle, which means that Silicon Valley isn't the place to be anymore. It feels more like the internet is the place to be. So therefore, we just need to get that NASDAQ together. Also, did y'all know that, first of all, I don't like and appreciate that we've been talking about Saget over Portier, but I'll digress. Let's move on. You know that taxes is going to be delayed, right? Yeah, they're having a small backup. They had a rough year, and taxpayers could expect delays because returns from last year still haven't been processed. Anyway, we move on. And they have certain reasons for all that. Also, did y'all know that Farm Bill is now allowing crime? Basically, you can plant crops, feed animals, take your neighbor's tractor on a high-speed chase on the interstate now. But anyway, that has been your 3 minutes. I got to go. I got to get ready for TikTok Live. Yo, this has been great. Don't forget to like, follow, share, comment, be nice. Be nice. You know what I'm saying? Happy 2022. I love you guys. Love, peace, and hair grease. And I'll talk to y'all in a minute.